welcome to yet another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at another Hot Wheels 150 scale diecast Batmobile. Well, in this case, it's the Bat Pod. It's a motorcycle. And this is nice. I like the Dark Knight film and the Dark Knight Rises. I thought they were awesome. And when I saw this one day, I just picked it up because I thought it was sick. Now, it has a lot of detail, and it's got a pretty nice paint scheme. So let's get right into the review. Now, the mold has a lot going on. I'm going to start with the tires because they're both the same. And they are rubber. Like, you could squeeze these guys. It's real tough. And at first I thought it was plastic because it's cold in my room and it hardened. But it is rubber. And it's on a plastic peg that goes through. And then, look right here. We have some pistons. A lot of molded detail on here. And then this is where Batman would put his feet. And that's detailed nice. His knees. Then we got this section here, which on a motorcycle would be where the engine is and the gas. And if you lift this up, there is an engine in there. So that's nice right there. I didn't even expect it, but there it is. So then we have the two handlebars, which on the outside, it is detailed, it's smooth. And then on the interior, we have the controls that are painted, and the handlebar right down there at the tip of my finger. And on this side we see more of the engine. So that's kind of neat. And more molded detail going up to the front. And then we get to the second wheel. A little piece of metal there holding it in. This metal on this one's covered with this peg. Can't get it off. Okay, but to the guns, they are detailed great. We have all the little sections here, and this front is movable rubber. You know, God forbid anybody make anything hard anymore. Everything's got to be child safe, which is good and bad, depending on what kind of stuff you're collecting. But it's done really well, and they connected them. You can see the seam line from soft to hard plastic. But when it's on the shelf with the rest, you hardly even notice it. And for the bottom, we have our two screws holding it together. A little peg here and there. And besides that, there's nothing really under here. A little cable molded in right there. So let's go over the paint. For the paint, it's the main body is mostly this dark blah silver or gray. And attached to that is metallic silver that goes around the tires. See it on both sides. And right here, if I lift this up, you can see the metallic silver keeps going up to the front and then stops right here. Now the cover is this nice gold, which is the same for the handlebars, and then silver around it. Now if we look, I think it was on this side, the handlebar has red and green painted in there for controls, which is a nice little touch. You didn't have to do that. This side doesn't have that at all. In the front, we have more of this gold color. Then we have I guess dark gray on top of the gold. A little silver, black right here at my thumb. And the other side is similar. So it's about maybe 5 or 6 different colors, and underneath it's just that dull gray. Nothing really to write home about. So measuring this guy real quick, he stands a little over 4 inches, and it's a nice little representation of the Bat Pod. And I do have a tumbler right here, which I'll get to sooner or later, and this is the Elite version. And let me zoom in for you. And this one has more detail than the normal one. But the Bat Pod is actually these front 2 tires. And I really don't know how it works. But Batman would sit here, and then the tires, these sections here, would shoot out and turn into this. And together they go really well. You know, it has the same type of gold as this one does. And I love the tumbler. So that does it for my review of the Hot Wheels 150 scale diecast Bat Pod. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.